Hello, my darlings, and welcome. I would like to share a journey through my celebration of the 12 spirits of Yule with an Art Witch twist. Let's do some magical crafting. If you follow the lunar calendar, you may notice that it leaves about 12 days left over each year. And so it is that the 12 nights of Yule are considered neither part of the old year nor part of the new year. For me, the 12 days of Yule begin on Mother's Night, Yule's Eve, December 20th, and end on Twelfth Night, December 31st. These days are outside of the year. They're a liminal time and a time of quiet, contemplation, and rest. It's also a time to look within, and for me, it's a wonderful time to celebrate the spirits and archetypes of Yule. You may wish to plan a devotion for every day for 12 days, or do a small magical craft or ritual working each day. I like to light a candle and leave an offering each day to the deities of the seasons and to the spirits of family members who have passed beyond the veil. I also include deities that are special or important to me personally, as well as gods and goddesses who represent the Yuletide season, the return of the sun, or those specifically concerning winter. I honor 12 spirits of the season, one on each night. The first night is December 20th, known as Mother's Night. I honor the spirit of my ancestors, my maternal grandmother. The photo I've chosen is not the clearest, but I can clearly see her joy and the beauty my grandfather saw as he snapped this photo long before I was born. Nacht is a winter solstice festival that was celebrated in ancient Germanic cultures. It's a time to honor the goddesses and mothers who are associated with fertility, motherhood, and the home. On Mother's Night, you can show reverence for anyone who has protected and nurtured you. They do not have to be specifically your mother or even a blood relative. Gather with friends and family. Spend time with loved ones and friends, sharing food, stories, and gifts. This is a time to celebrate the bonds of motherhood, family, and community. Reflect and give thanks. Take some time to reflect on the role of mothers and motherhood in your life and in the world. Give thanks for the love, care, and guidance of the mothers in your life. The second night is December 21st. This is Yule, or the winter solstice. On the second night of Yule, I honor the personification of winter, the spirit of Frau Holly, or Frau Hulda. In Germanic folklore, Frau Holly is a powerful goddess associated with the winter season, fertility, domesticity, and the spirits of nature. She played a crucial role in ancient times, often depicted as a wise and maternal figure who presided over the winter months. Frau Holly was believed to shake out her feather bed, creating snowfall when she fluffed it, symbolizing the blanket of snow covering the earth during winter. She was also linked to spinning and weaving, and it was said the quality of the snowfall indicated her mood. A gentle snow representing her kindness, and harsh blizzards indicating her displeasure. Frau Holly was thought to reward hard work and kindness. She was often depicted as a fair judge, bestowing blessings on those who showed diligence and goodwill. The third night of Yule is December 22nd. On this night, I honor the spirit of creativity and removal of blockages, personified by Ganesha. The Hindu god Ganesha is something of a patron deity for me. He represents creativity, removal of blockages, and new beginnings. I keep an altar to him almost year-round and offer sweet oils and sugar cookies. Ganesha is worshipped in several Hindu festivals, the most famous being Diwali. However, there's a recent festival in Hindu culture called Panasha Ganapati. It's a 5-day celebration to honor Ganesha, and it happens from December 21st to December 25th. Panasha Ganapati is all about family. During these 5 days, the whole family focuses on doing special spiritual practices called sadhana. It's a time to fix past mistakes and start fresh. People usually make a special area in their home with a big statue or picture of Ganesha and decorate it with leaves, flowers, and decorations. Each day of the festival has a different color and meaning. December 21st is golden yellow, symbolizing love and harmony within the family. The 22nd is royal blue, representing love and harmony among neighbors. The 23rd is ruby red, focusing on love and harmony among business connections. December 24th is emerald green, celebrating joy and harmony through arts like music and dance. And December 25th is brilliant orange, celebrating love and harmony across all 3 worlds. It's basically a time for families to bond, spread love, and start anew. On the 4th day of Yule, December 23rd, I celebrate the spirit of magic, personified by the goddess Hecate. In ancient Greek mythology, Hecate holds a revered position as a powerful goddess associated with magic, witchcraft, the night, crossroads, and the supernatural realm. Often depicted as a triple goddess, I've chosen a single goddess portrayal here with 2 black dogs, animals that were both sacred to and offered to the goddess. I will also add a torch in her hand to represent her guidance through life's transitions and illumination of the path that lies before me. Hecate had knowledge of both the celestial and earthly realms, acting as a guide and protector for those navigating the unseen paths. She's considered the goddess of transitions, particularly associated with crossroads where choices are made and decisions shape destinies. Offerings were made to her at crossroads, symbolizing the meeting point between worlds and the choices one faced in life's journey. Today, this goddess is a symbol of empowerment, independence, and the ability to navigate life's transitions with courage and intuition. I wanted to honor a dark goddess during this liminal time. I wanted to honor a goddess that rules the crossroads during a time when I'm making many decisions about my future. And I wanted to honor this goddess for being a bright light in the darkness, as she was the one who held the torches aloft in the underworld when Demeter was searching for her daughter Persephone. On the 5th day of Yule, December 24th, I honor the spirit of wisdom and quiet strength, the Kaliak. In the heart of the winter season, the Kaliak takes center stage in many celebrations, symbolizing the timeless essence of nature's resilience and renewal. The Kaliak embodies the guardian spirit of winter. She embodies wisdom, patience, and the quiet strength required to endure the challenge of the colder months. The Kaliak is a prominent figure in the mythologies of Ireland, Scotland, and parts of England. The name Kaliak is Gaelic for old woman or hag, but she represents much more than just an elderly figure. She is associated with winter, sovereignty, weather, and natural forces. The Cailleach washes her great plaid in a huge whirlpool located just north of the Isle of Jura. When her plaid emerges from the tumultuous waters, clean and shining white, the Cailleach uses it to cover Scotland in a blanket of snow. She's regarded as a creator deity, specifically a creator of the hills, mountains, and lakes. Legend has it that these geographical features came into existence as she traversed the land, inadvertently dropping rocks from her wicker basket. Additionally, she's depicted carrying a hammer, attributed to her role in shaping the contours of the hills and valleys. According to legend, the Cailleach tended a magic well, but one day, tired from her hard work herding deer, she fell asleep and the well overflowed, releasing a torrent of water that carved out the surrounding land, forming Loch Awe. On the 6th day of Yule, December 25th, I celebrate the return of the sun, represented by the Persian sun god Mithras. Mithras holds profound significance during the winter season. His influence is intricately tied to the winter solstice, marking the longest night and the return of the sun's strength. Mithras symbolizes the triumph of light over darkness. The Mithraic rituals often revolved around this time of year, emphasizing the concept of rebirth, renewal, and the gradual resurgence of light following the darkest period of the year. Mithras is a divine figure born from a rock, a symbol of emergence and rebirth. One myth central to his worship is the tale of his slaying of the cosmic bull. Commanded by the supreme god, Mithras was sent to Earth to perform a sacred task. He encountered a magnificent and powerful bull, known to represent the primeval forces of creation. He managed to capture the bull alive and drag it into a cave. Within the cave, Mithras wrestled with the bull in a fierce struggle. Ultimately, he succeeded in slaying the bull, an act pivotal to the universe's creation and order. The blood of the bull, depicted as a potent life force, spilled onto the earth, fertilizing the soil and giving rise to all forms of life. On the 7th day of Yule, December 26th, I honor the spirit of wealth and good fortune, personified by the goddess Lakshmi. Goddess Lakshmi holds significance for me during the new year because she is revered as the embodiment of wealth, prosperity, and auspiciousness in Hindu tradition. As the harbinger of fortune and abundance, I chose to honor her during my New Year festivities to invoke blessings for prosperity and success in the upcoming year. Lakshmi symbolizes not just material wealth, but also spiritual wealth, encompassing virtues like compassion, generosity, and wisdom. Lighting a candle for her or placing offerings at her altar symbolizes devotion and gratitude, while also representing the bounty and abundance that I seek in the upcoming year. When honoring Goddess Lakshmi, I am also striving to embrace the values she embodies, aiming for a year of prosperity, spiritual growth, and fulfillment in all aspects of life. On the 8th day of Yule, December 27th, I honor the spirit of compassion and love, personified by the goddess Guan Yin. The perfect goddess to follow Lakshmi is Guan Yin. As I light a candle for her, I'm celebrating the spirit of love and compassion. Throughout the year, I honor Guan Yin in my personal practices through meditation, making offerings, or through acts of compassion and kindness in my everyday life. While she's not traditionally honored at the new year, I wanted to include her in my Spirits of Yule celebrations, seeking her blessings for a year filled with compassion, forgiveness, and tranquility. Guan Yin symbolizes unconditional love and empathy, offering solace in times of adversity. We are living in a time filled with adversity and strife. I see her presence in my winter and New Year celebrations as a beacon of hope and a reminder to cultivate compassion and understanding in the coming year. On the 9th day of Yule, December 28th, I honor the spirit of truth, personified by the Egyptian goddess Ma'at. She is a deity that inspires me in some of my most highly held values: truth, justice, and order. The idea of balance and harmony in the world. One of the ways I honor Ma'at is to strive to live each day with integrity, honesty, and fairness in relationships with others, and be mindful of the impact that my actions have on the world around me. The goddess also represents balance and harmony, and so I will try to cultivate these qualities in my own life in the new year. I must find balance between work and other pursuits. Because this goddess is most specifically associated with truth, I honor her by speaking the truth and valuing honesty in all of my dealings. On the 10th day of Yule, December 29th, I honor the spirit of justice and retribution. Themis is the goddess of divine law and order. Nemesis, on the other hand, is the goddess of retribution and revenge. While Themis and Nemesis both represent different aspects of justice, they are often portrayed as working together to ensure that balance is maintained in the universe. Themis establishes the laws and rules that govern society, while Nemesis ensures that those who violate these rules are held accountable for their actions. Themis and Nemesis both play important roles in maintaining order and justice in the universe. I petition these deities when I see injustice being done and when I see people unjustly suffering or oppression. When a situation requires revenge or retribution to balance the scales. On the 11th day of Yule, December 30th, I honor the spirit of the earth, personified by the Greek goddess Gaia and the earth goddesses in general. In Greek mythology, Gaia is the goddess of the earth and is often referred to as Mother Earth. According to myth, Gaia was one of the first deities to emerge from chaos, the void that existed before the creation of the universe. Today, we often venerate the goddess as a representation of the earth itself, and I chose to celebrate her on the 11th day of Yule to reaffirm my intent to live mindfully and earth consciously. A difficult proposition as someone who lives in an urban landscape as I do. Living an eco-friendly lifestyle is something I've focused on over the years, with some success and some failures. It seems impossible to even make a simple meal at home without creating a pile of plastic waste. So while I compost my food waste, recycle and upcycle everything I can, I know that there is more that I can do. I honor the spirit of the earth while also saying a silent prayer of apology for all that humankind has done to destroy her. December 31st is 12th night, and on this 12th day of Yule, I celebrate the spirit of fortune. Fortuna is the goddess of luck and fortune in ancient Roman mythology. She is often depicted holding a cornucopia, overflowing with riches in one hand and a rudder in the other, symbolizing her control over the fortunes of mortals. However, I've chosen this image of a young woman holding coins to represent wealth and good fortune. Fortuna holds a significant place as the goddess of luck, fate, and fortune, and she's revered as both a fickle and powerful deity. Fortuna governs the unpredictable turns of life, determining the destinies of individuals and nations alike. Festivals like the Feast of Fortuna Primigenia celebrated her role as the bestower of abundance and luck, with rituals and prayers offered to invoke her favor for a prosperous year ahead. The Emperor Trajan dedicated a temple to Fortuna, at which offerings were made to the goddess on the first day of January, at the start of the new year, to ensure good luck and success for the coming year. In the same way, I honor the goddess Fortuna on New Year's Eve, seeking her blessings for good fortune, prosperity, and success in the upcoming year. On Mother's Night, the first day of Yule, I honor the spirit of my ancestors, my maternal grandmother. On the second night of Yule, I honor the personification of winter and the spirit of hard work and kindness. On the third night of Yule, I honor the spirit of creativity, removal of blockages, and new beginnings, and ask for blessings for all of my artistic and craft projects in the new year. On the fourth day of Yule, I celebrate the spirit of magic and wish for blessings while navigating the unseen paths and crossroads I come to. On the fifth day of Yule, I honor the spirit of wisdom and quiet strength. On the sixth day of Yule, I celebrate the return of the sun and honor the longer days and the return of the light half of the year. On the seventh day of Yule, I honor the spirit of wealth and good fortune and ask for blessings of prosperity and success in the upcoming year. On the eighth day of Yule, I honor the spirit of compassion and love, and I recommit to giving these gifts to myself as well as others. On the ninth day of Yule, I honor the spirit of truth and hold it as one of my highest values. On the 10th day of Yule, I honor the spirits of justice and retribution. May the scales be balanced. On the 11th day of Yule, I honor the spirit of the earth, and may she accept my apology. And on Twelfth Night, the 12th day of Yule, I celebrate the spirit of fortune, and may she bless me with luck in the new year. How will you celebrate the winter solstice and the season of Yule or the 12 days of Christmas this year? Share your plans with me in the comments below.